Hello, everybody. GrimmChorizo here. Welcome to Wrestling Roundup. This is the show where I give you all this week's WWE news, rumors, and recap. Last week was SummerSlam, so we've got a lot to talk about. So let's get started. SummerSlam was a hell of a show. Probably the best SummerSlam I've ever seen. So let's run it down. In the pre-show match, Rob Van Dam defeated Cesaro. Dolph Ziggler defeated The Miz to win the Intercontinental Championship in the opening match. Paige defeated AJ Lee to win the Divas Championship. Rusev defeated Jack Swagger in a flag match, which was basically a normal match, and then afterwards the Russian national anthem played, so I guess that's a flag match. Seth Rollins defeated Dean Ambrose in the best lumberjack match I've ever seen by using the Money in the Bank briefcase. The match saw many amazing spots, including Dean Ambrose stealing Seth Rollins' curb stomp. He almost had Seth put away, but Kane got involved. Bray Wyatt defeated Chris Jericho. Stephanie McMahon defeated Brie Bella with the help of Nikki Bella, who turned on her sister. Roman Reigns defeated Randy Orton. And in the main event, Brock Lesnar completely destroyed John Cena to become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The match saw Brock Lesnar deliver 16 suplexes to John Cena. Cena took a hell of a beating, and you gotta give him props for letting Brock do all that. But that was the most devastating, completely one-sided championship match I think I've ever seen. So then the next night on Raw, Brock Lesnar was presented with the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship title belt. It is now one title. Thank the Lord. Also on Raw, The Miz used his rematch clause for the Intercontinental Championship against Dolph Ziggler. The Miz ended up winning the match by countout. The main event of Raw was a fan app vote, where they could choose between a no disqualification match, a Falls Count Anywhere match, and a no holds barred match for a match between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Falls Count Anywhere was the winner, and the two put on a hell of a match, but it ended with Seth Rollins, with the help of Kane, delivering the curb stomp through a bunch of cinder blocks. Dean Ambrose was stretchered out, but he apparently refused medical treatment and hasn't been seen or heard from since. The point of this is to write Ambrose off of TV so he can go film the new WWE Studios movie Lockdown. It was announced on this week's episode of Main Event that John Cena, who hasn't been seen since his match with Brock Lesnar, will be using his rematch clause at Night of Champions against Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight title. Personally, I think that was a dumb booking decision. Why would John Cena, who hasn't shown his face, announce his rematch clause yet? It just seems odd to me. This week's episode of Raw was the dawn of a new era. The new logo is brought in, and it is on everything. Mic stands, turnbuckle pads, tables, logos, everything. Also, Raw has an updated theme song. It's basically the same song, but they added some guitars, and it actually makes it sound cooler. Also, there have been a few changes to the broadcast teams. On Main Event, it appears that Michael Cole will be taking Tom Phillips' place, so it is Michael Cole and Byron Saxton, and on SmackDown, Tom Phillips will be joining Michael Cole and JBL. Rumor has it that Daniel Bryan needs Tommy John surgery. I don't know what that is, but it apparently is a big deal. Rumor has it that he could be out for at least another 3 months. It appears that WWE might be going with a Sheamus and Cesaro US title feud that they basically already did 3 months ago, but they might be fighting at Night of Champions for the US Championship. Rumor has it that Vince McMahon and Triple H are at odds over what should happen at WrestleMania 31 with the WWE World Heavyweight title. Apparently Vince McMahon wants to see the main event be The Rock versus Brock Lesnar, while Triple H wants the main event to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Personally, I gotta agree with Triple H on this one, because what's the point of having The Rock and Brock Lesnar, two part-timers, battle it out in the main event? Why not use Roman Reigns or somebody like Reigns, Ambrose, Cesaro, a rising star, fight Brock Lesnar, the man who can't be beaten, win their first world title at WrestleMania? It's perfect. The man who beat the streak, the man who destroyed John Cena. Why would you give that to The Rock? Give it to somebody like Reigns, Cesaro, Ambrose, somebody like that. Well, that's all for this week's folks. Thanks for watching Wrestling Roundup, and be sure to tune in next week. I'm GrimmChorizo, and thank you for watching.